So welcome back to the Toronto Blue Jays March to October series. It's been a little bit. We won the World Series against the Los Angeles Dodgers last year. We won 119 games, and we're going to play a second season. So last year in previous MLB The Shows, you couldn't play more than 1 year in March to October. You play the one season, you win the World Series presumably, and then you just end the entire thing. But now there's an actual offseason, and it's different from franchise. Well, I mean, it's kind of the same thing, but it's really just free agency. So you get three different priorities. You're going to have the number one priority, number two, and number three. And yeah, it just basically like you can put in what free agents you do want, and their interest will go up per week that you have them as your priority. You'll see in a second here when we look through the big name free agents. You got Aaron Judge, you got guys like Taylor Rogers, Trey Turner, Aaron Nola, players like that obviously that are hitting the free agency pool this offseason. And folks, if you have not yet, make sure that subscribe button down below for some more MLB 22 the show here on the channel. We are less than 300 subscribers away from 10,000. Huge stuff coming to the channel once we hit that 10,000 subscriber mark, so make sure that subscribe button down below for more. Also, Washington Nationals franchise mode coming out later tonight as well. So our number one priority, I think, should be Trey Turner. I mean, you look at our team, we're just stacked. Like, I mean, come on. Like, our weakest position is second base, where we have Kevin Biggio. So that's where I'm looking to add Trey Turner. We could probably move Bichette to second, and then Turner plays short. And then maybe in left field we can improve, because we do have Raimel Tapia out there right now. Our DH is for now Lourdes Gurriel, and if we wanted to just get a big power bat, we could put them at DH and then put Gurriel in the outfield. So we're just looking for outfield, DH, second baseman. So, I mean, we just need one of the two for outfield or DH. So, and we look at starting pitching too. I mean, I'm kind of happy with the rotation. I mean, we got Manoah, we've got Ryu, we have got Gosman, Barrios, and then Yusei Kikuchi. So I don't think we need another starter. I mean, Kikuchi isn't great, but I think we could definitely spend other places. And the bullpen is probably what we're going to look to improve, because I'm sick and tired of pitching Adam Simber. Like, that's done. Julian Merriweather, he's good. We've got Romano, but I think the first three we're going to go after: Trey Turner, Ryan Presley, and Aaron Judge. Turner being number one, Presley two, and Judge three. I doubt we'll get Aaron Judge, but I really do want to get Trey Turner. I think he'd be a huge addition to the squad. Ryan Presley would be nice as well, adding him to the bullpen, because I don't think Romano is going to be our closer from here on out. It's just, I think we could get better guys. I don't know why they're giving me an update for Dreff Trejo being added to the Yankees. Why is he wearing the 1905 unis for the Yankees? What are we doing here? Okay, Aaron Judge, so last chance opportunity. Aaron Judge, our targeted free agent, is close to signing with another team. This is our last chance. So we've got, a budget of $63 million in this offseason. If we offer Judge this contract, we'll still have $28.84 to spend. All right, give him the max over 7 years. Why not? I mean, he's only got 39% interest. I don't know why you wouldn't want to go join the reigning World Series champs, but we're going to see. Okay, we're getting the Diamond Dynasty animation here. Is he joining us? I mean, red, white, and Blue Jays, that's our colors. I mean, here we go. We're going to find out what team Aaron Judge is going to. I guess so. He's going to the Giants. I do like that. I do like that animation, though. I think that's interesting. They should probably add that to franchise too. I mean, I really do like that touch. Obviously, you see that line Diamond Dynasty with the diamond animations, but Aaron Judge will be going to the San Francisco Giants. So we're going to miss out on those sweepstakes right there. But of course, Judge wasn't our highest priority. I mean, again, we're looking at Trey Turner as number one, and then Ryan Presley at two. Judge, yes, he would have been nice to have, but it looks like he's not going to be the guy for Toronto. At least he does get out the division, moving, of course, to the NL West and the San Francisco Giants. So now we can update our big board. We have more interest, or Ryan Presley is more interest in our team than Trey Turner does. Obviously, though, we're going to keep getting +6 player interest per week for Trey Turner, and we're going to add a third free agent to our board to target. We could add a guy like Sean Manaea, Wilson Contreras. We don't need obviously catcher. I think Danny Jansen's serviceable, at least for now. I mean, we could look to trade him in the near future, but I don't think Contreras is this guy that we should be looking to add. We're going to try to get Taylor Rogers, another relief pitcher, get us a nice lefty out the bullpen. If we can get him and Presley, that'd be really nice. And Taylor Rogers is close to signing with another team. 46% interest on him, but that interest is only going to go up as we do increase the money we are willing to give him. So, I mean, hey, 5-year contract, $9.65 million a year. We're about to see who he's about to sign with. I mean, hey, I'll take Taylor Rogers every damn day of the week. Really nice lefty. Let's see if he will join the pen. The answer to that question is, come on, show it to me. Yes, it is. All right, Taylor Rogers, welcome to the team. Presumably steps in now to the closing role for this squad. I think we can move Romano now to a setup guy at least. Yeah, welcome to the squad. Taylor Rogers, the former Minnesota Twin, is now heading to the Toronto Blue Jays. 84 overall, 32 years of age. We got him on a 5-year deal. We're gonna have him until he's 37. Obviously, I think we're only playing one more series of this March to October, so we're going all in to win this year, and Taylor Rogers will be that guy at the bullpen for us. So we got our number 3 priority so far in free agency of of course, we're still looking at Trey Turner, and we're still looking at Ryan Pressly as well. Not many moves have been made. I mean, just got Aaron Judge going to the Giants, Clevenger going to the Sox, Leone going it to the Mets, and then Taylor Rogers, of course, going it to Canada to play for the Blue Jays. But again, our team's looking so stacked. I mean, really, you're hard-pressed to find any holes in this team. I know Danny Jansen's not the greatest offensively, but he's a pretty good defensive catcher. And again, I don't think we have to go out of our way to spend a catcher, considering we do have an 83 overall. So still looking for Trey Turner, because I like to put him at second base, or I like to put Bichette at second base. And then we can look at some other free agents. Sean Manaea is interesting if we are looking to give Kikuchi the boot, which might be the move, honestly. Or we go Aaron Nola. I'll go Sean Manaea just because I think that's a more reasonable ask. I think Aaron Nola is going to be targeted by a lot more teams. Manaea is a guy who kind of does fall under the radar, I would say, in this free agency class. Michael Fulmer will go to the Atlanta Braves. There goes Wilson Contreras going to the Detroit Tigers. Severino going to the Texas Rangers. Again, we don't care about either of those. Moving a couple more days, we're going to week number 3. I do believe week number 4 of free agency. Trey Turner's talking to the Orioles. Why? I don't know. Manaea's talking to the Rays, Cubs, and Mariners. We can offer Pressly a deal right now, and we probably should do that, but we're still kind of holding out to see where we're going to be at money-wise if we do offer Trey Turner a deal. And here you go. Last chance opportunity. So is Turner really going to the Orioles? If so, we got to take him away. I know the Orioles won't be a threat, but still, got to take him away from the AL East. Max contract for Trey Turner. I mean, we're just going to offer him the bag right now. 7 years, $35 million per year. You get the red, white, and blue. No guarantees right here, though. And Trey Turner will be a member of the New York Yankees. Of course he is. I mean, just like in the National Series, he goes to the Yankees. It feels like that happens a lot in this game. And unfortunately, he doesn't go to the Orioles and AL East squad, but he goes to the Yankees instead. So Trey Turner really making the Yankees a threat in the American League. He's only 29 years of age, 93 overall, might be the best all-around player in the game of baseball today. Trey Turner is going to the Bronx to play for the Yankees. Sean Manaea, last chance opportunity to get him. I don't think I'm going to offer him a deal. I'm going to let him go to the Red Sox just because, again, I think we need that second middle infielder. I'm not trying to start Biggio next season, and I think, again, Kikuchi is all right as the 5th starting pitcher. We don't need Sean Manaea that desperately. Ryan Pressly, though, is a guy I do want, because, again, we're going to be in our bullpen late in games a lot. If we can have him and Rogers at the pen, so we do offer him a deal right now, that would be absolutely huge to our squad late in the games, especially because that's where we're jumping in a lot in this March to October is, what, 7th, 8th, 9th innings, and he goes to the Mets. Of course he does. Okay. So we strike out Ryan Pressly just like we did with Trey Turner and Aaron Judge. The only free agent that we have signed so far was Taylor Rogers, who, don't get me wrong, is a good player, but I think we need to add a little bit more to this team. I know we're saying this with a squad that won 119 games last season, but again, we're trying to mash baseballs and shut out all of our opponents. So Pressly's off the board. We will sim a couple more days. To go to week number 5 of free agency, we have all 3 priorities empty right now, and I mean, I think Marte's got to be that guy. I mean, he destroys left-handed pitching. He's just decent against righties, but he's a switch hitter. He can play second, he can play third, he can play all 3 outfield spots. I think that's got to be the move. I know Marte's not the greatest defensively at second base, but he's an 83 overall. He brings a lot of power to the plate. That's where I want to go. Marte at second base. Aaron Nola, I'm just kind of throwing a dart out there. If we can land Nola, that's great. If we can't, which I'm anticipating we're not going to be able to, that's okay as well. So he'll be the other guy we bring in as a priority. And then number 3, I'm going to throw in Tim Anderson. We had him in the Nationals franchise. I liked hitting with him a lot. I think Tim Anderson should be that guy in the 3rd priority spot, but of course, Marte is now the main focus of this free agency. So we'll sim a couple days, or we'll sim a week, and we'll see if we can land him. A lot of moves being made. Kike Hernandez going to the Chicago White Sox. Evaldi now going to the San Diego Padres. Zunino to the Sox. And we'll go now to week number 6. They want me to get Wilmer Flores. I don't want Wilmer Flores, so I'll pass. Marte's talking to the Rays, Twins, and Rangers. Nola, again, we don't really give a damn about. And then Tim Anderson, who we're going to move in the 2nd priority spot. We still, don't have any interest on him just yet, and he hasn't really talked to any squads as well. So you're looking at the Orioles signing Benintendi, Will Smith going to the Los Angeles Dodgers. Interesting there, though, both Will Smiths. Okay. And of course, Benintendi, we said earlier, going to Baltimore. The Astros go get Musgrove and a couple other guys. Tucker Barnhart to the Brewers, Hedges to the Giants, Kella to the Giants, Knable to the Rangers, Bassett to the Cardinals, Trinan and Musgrove, though, going to H-Town to play for the Houston Astros. Still trying to get to that 50% with Marte. You cannot offer a contract to a player until you get 50% interest, so still waiting on that. Hopefully he doesn't go to Tampa, Texas, Minnesota. Syndergaard goes to the Tigers. Okay, the San Diego Padres will sign Mitch Haniger. Roberto Perez going to the White Sox. Lorenzen to the Twins. Rosenthal to the Braves. Another week has passed. We're past Christmas now. It is week 8, and we still can't offer a contract to Ketel Marte. We're 49% interest to him. So next week, we should have that 50, and we should be able to offer him a deal. Hopefully, again, he just doesn't sign elsewhere. The Mets are now in the talks with Ketel Marte. Again, Tim Anderson still, though, with zero interest around the league. Brad Hand goes to the Royals. Jesus Aguilar of the Twins. Narvaez to the Chicago Cubs. We are now in 2023 officially, and Aroldis Chapman doesn't have any offers. His agent reached out to us for a contract. I'm not turning down Aroldis Chapman. Yeah, he's just gonna sign because he has 0 deals. I mean, he might have sucked last year for the Yankees, but the guy still throws very hard. He's kind of glitchy in this game with the slider, the fastball, especially against lefties. I'll take it. Aroldis Chapman, welcome to the Toronto Blue Jays. And now Ketel Marte is officially over that 50%. So now we can officially offer him the deal. I'm going to give him a big contract because we still have $49 million to spend in free agency. I'm going to offer him $18.59 a year. Ketel Marte, I mean, I feel like this has got to be locked. Because if the Twins, the Rangers, the Mets couldn't secure the bag before us and they had all that time to talk to Marte, I think we should be good. Welcome to the squad. All right, Ketel Marte has now been added to the Toronto Blue Jays. He joins both Taylor Rogers and Aroldis Chapman as the 2 new pickups for the Toronto Blue Jays in this free agency period. That's a huge add for the Jays. Now, he'll be playing second base, I think. I mean, we could play him in the outfield, but then it's just a matter of, do we want to play Raimel Tapia or Kevin Biggio? I'd rather play Tapia than Biggio. I think that would be the move. So Ketel Marte, again, welcome to the team. He will kill left-handed pitching. He'll be really nice at that spot for us this year. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, so if we can't land Tim Anderson, which I don't know why we would at this point. I mean, okay, we could still get Anderson playing at second base and we can move Marte back to the outfield, which isn't a bad spot to be in. But I'm thinking, okay, let's just go sign a DH. Lourdes Gurriel can go play the field. We don't have to play Gurriel at DH. We can just get a guy who doesn't really play the field all that well or doesn't do it at all anymore, and then just DH him for the rest of the year. So I'm looking at a guy like JD Martinez, who doesn't play the field at all. He's an 80 overall, and his overall would be higher if, he was just a batter. I mean, look at his stats. Still pretty good. 73, 83, 71, 81. Not horrible on the splits for JD Martinez. He's asking for 2 years, $5.7 million a year. We're going to move him all the way to the #1 priority. I don't believe anyone is talking to Martinez, so I think this should be a lock. We just got to contact his agent, and hopefully he will come through for the squad. We're going to put him at #2, keep Tim Anderson at 1, because, again, I would rather have Anderson play the middle infield and move Gurriel back, or keep Gurriel at DH and then move Marte to the outfield, than having JD Martinez. But it's getting to this point where we can offer him a deal and we're going to sign. 80 overall, JD Martinez, still 35 years of age. He's been killing baseballs. I'm cool with it. JD Martinez, welcome to the team. He'll become the new designated hitter for the Toronto Blue Jays, and I'm happy with that. I think that's really all the moves we got to make, and we were thinking about it here. The only thing I could suggest would be another right-handed pitcher out of the bullpen, and there you go. I mean, Kenley Jansen wants to join the team. He's kind of washed, 79 overall, but no one's offered him a deal. We'll take advantage of it. So we had Jansen, a washed Kenley Jansen, and a washed Aroldis Chapman in the squad alongside Taylor Rogers, plus the guys we already have in Simba, Romano, and Merriweather. Yeah, our bullpen's gonna be kind of nice this season. We should not give up many runs, and I'm not too concerned about Tim Anderson anymore, considering we just got, of course, Ketel Marte and JD Martinez, who have already filled 2 empty spots on the squad. So there it is. There's the depth chart, and we're looking like a problem in the AL. This team won, or last year's team won 119 games. Imagine what this team's gonna do. I mean, we're going to go to the final week of free agency. I don't think there's anything else for us to do, and that'll probably do it here for the offseason, folks. Thank y'all for watching episode number 16 of the Toronto Blue Jays March to October series here on MLB 22 The Show. If you haven't yet, though, make sure that subscribe button down below for more show here on the channel. Again, big things coming once we hit that 10K subscriber goal. And yeah, be on the lookout for more Blue Jays. We'll get opening day coming at you in just a couple days' time. So folks, thank y'all for watching, and Mamba forever.